A great strategy for business owners to think about as they design their exit plan and think about who might be a strategic buyer is to remember listed companies are actively purchasing businesses in this marketplace. Why is that important as a small business owner? Well, there's a valuation difference in the way that small businesses are valued as compared to listed companies. The long-term historical average for small businesses in Australia is somewhere between 2 and 3.5 times profit. So in other words, if we make $250,000, the market will value that business at somewhere between $500,000 and $750,000. But on the other hand, listed companies have a much higher value, much higher multiple. Typically 13.5 is the long-term average multiple that we use to value listed businesses. So put simply, if we can use a listed company to buy our business, they will typically pay more than the marketplace generally, because as soon as they buy us, our business will now be valued at their multiple, not ours. So we buy something for 3 and value it at 13, we instantly have an uplift in valuation. We can use that as a small business owner as a strategic exit plan to maximise the value of our business before we sell. As a small business owner, how might you think about preparing yourself to be more attractive to a listed company? Well, the first rule is that listed companies are different. They're larger, they've got far more compliance and regulatory environment that they operate in than most small business owners would ever have to deal with. So as a small business owner, we can start to think about putting some of that structure and discipline into our decision-making processes, implementing a board structure, perhaps even inviting a non-executive director from outside the business to come and add value by sitting on the board regularly, helping us and guiding us in our decision-making processes, which also adds to the level of compliance and rigidity around the way that our decision-making occurs within the business. Listed companies make decisions based on large documents on analysis, ROI, and will very, very rarely move quickly and act on gut instinct the way small businesses do. What does that mean? Quite simply, as a small business, you need to have lots of paperwork. You need to have lots of documentation to establish why you have made that particular decision. Listed companies will always look at that particular aspect. And even if you're not looking at selling to a listed company or using that as part of your exit strategy, introducing that discipline and structure and rigidity in the way that you make decisions will always help you maximise value of your business.